All right, the court is calling 2021 CR 1825 State versus Christopher Eugene Garcia. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Rick Banya for the state of Texas.
Shali Gonzalez for the defense.
Are you Mr. Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, on June 9th, you entered a plea of true to violation of conditions 5, 5, 5, and 5. The court found 5, 5, and 5 true. And we're here today because there was some information. You said there were some medical issues with your son, so that was going to be brought to the court.
Yes, Judge. And unfortunately, I was not able to get the HIPAA release from his ex. What I do have, and let the record reflect that I did show the state these documents. What I do have are pictures of documents if the court would like to review. I don't have anything I could admit. You are, Judge.
All right, so why wouldn't his ex sign a release? Has he not been in his son's life?
He has, Your Honor, and it's and actually they get along very well. I think there was a misunderstanding of what that HIPAA release would entail. She was afraid of making documents public. That's what she explained to me, and I couldn't convince her otherwise. She just wasn't going to sign it.
All right, and here's my other question. The complainant on this case, is that the ex?
No, ma'am. On the ABI?
Mm-hmm.
It is not.
All right, how long has he been in custody?
Do you know how many?
May 20.
Since May 20th?
All right. Yeah, how many days does he have in?
Checking my notes as I process, honestly.
Judge, I do have one witness.
Yes. It's a different complainant?
Wow. Right.
I have 40 days.
Thank you. Because this is a no contact with Garcia.
Like, Your Honor, if you've got credit for 40 days with us.
Okay, and then the complainant on this case, is that the same person who's the mother of this child? What's the name of the mother of the child? Okay. Oh, well, it's not the same person then. You say you have a witness?
Yes, Your Honor. I have his employer. It's as I stated on the record previously. Some of the great things that he has been able to accomplish is he's lived at the same address for the last 4 years, and he's had the same employer for the last 4 years. And he did mess up, with this and not reporting, but he's made great efforts to stay stable for his son, because if you review the documents, his son may not even have 6 months left.
Mhm.
And so he really has cleaned up his life. I think this was the triggering thing for him. And
all you had to do was report.
I understand.
And I will tell you what your attorney is saying. I appreciate that, but that's what people do on a normal basis. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court will revoke. The court is going to sentence you to 40 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for any time served. The court will show that the judgment is satisfied. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with All right, is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
nothing for the defense.
All right, did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right. You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on community supervision. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're going to have to make better decisions. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I will pray for your son.
Thank you,
All right,
Judge.
thank you. They should release him sometime after midnight. I'm gonna have no control over that.
Yes, ma'am. I will let.
Thank you.
She's gonna.
Jose Guevara. All right, where are we on discovery?
I just confirmed with the state that all the discovery has been uploaded to Axon and or e-discovery. He has a pre-indictment case pending as well. So I just need to, there's 73 items on it. So I just need to download that to review it.
So has an offer been tendered?
No, Your Honor.
States, you need to tender an offer?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Norma. Put this on a docket for next week for jury trial.
Yes, I can do.
Make it Monday. All right, we'll see y'all back on the 29th. Is that the 29th, Norma?
Yes.
All right, you'll be back here on the 29th for jury trial. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Man, Your Honor, we haven't even gotten discovery on the case yet.
All right, y'all will need to let the judge know. So I'll see y'all back on the 29th.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, who do you have?
Page 8, first one, Javier, or is that?
Just like my client with you, Your Honor.
Yes. All right.
Okay, Your Honor, as I mentioned earlier, this is one of Robert's appointed clients. He is currently not in the country.
Yes.
I have conferred with the state on this matter and I've conferred with my client. There is a unindicted case that is being presented to grand jury
Mhm.
supposedly today.
Okay.
Part of the issue is he has a different appointed attorney on that case, Your Honor.
Who is the appointed
Patrick
attorney?
Yamas is on that one. So I'm not sure if,
All right, Norma, if you can
Wait
make
for him.
sure that the same attorney is on both cases. Do you have any objection with Mr. Mauer being on your unindicted cases as well?
two attorneys were on this case, and then you have a different attorney on the two unindicted cases. Do you want to have, basically she's saying either we're gonna be on all of them or he's gonna be on all of them?
You're going to be on it.
Okay.
All right, Norma, if you can make sure Robert Mauer is on all of the cases. And then if you can give me a reset, we're going to call you back in 30 days. However, if your attorney wants you to come back sooner than that, then they can let us know. But with the unindicted cases, they don't have discovery on it yet. So they may be able to get discovery before then. And anytime they want to place you on the docket before the 30 days, they can do that. We'll be here, okay? All right, Norma, what date? You say July 23rd?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and it shows there's an ICE hold. Is there going to be a need for an immigration attorney?
No, well, why do I have a hold of ICE?
I don't know. That's what it says on here, on the docket.
I'll talk
You
to
may
them
wanna
real quick.
check
Yeah,
in
I'll
on
check
that.
with them.
Danny Garcia, you need to show your video, please, and unmute. I mean, is that what you all have?
Take a look at it.
I'm trying to switch over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it says. All right, counsel.
Checking, guys checking, because I don't have access to that.
Okay. Counsel,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Garcia, we're
Yes,
going to
yes.
check, but it shows that you have a warrant, at least in Odyssey. I don't know what that's for. Your attorney is going to look into it because it may be a mistake. If it is a mistake, it's better to correct it now.
I'm correcting it, no, Judge, it was already served on 6/25.
See, things happen. All right, so where are we on discovery?
We have all our discovery, Your Honor.
Yes.
State, did you tender an offer?
Your Honor, contender and offer today.
All right. Sir, how old are you?
I'm 49.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for 3 weeks for a plea deadline date, and you can appear by Zoom for that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What date, Ms. Ferguson? All right, July 14th. So you can appear by Zoom. It'll be the same link you have now.
Okay.
All right, and on that day, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not reached an agreement at that time, your next court date will be a jury trial date. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court on such short notice. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime. Thank you. You're very welcome.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, I was just looking, I do apologize. I see that we've received medical records. It looks like we are still waiting on CPS records.
Well, it never fails that cases are being indicted without appropriate discovery. So what I would suggest is that you all call the prosecutor who's over in CPS court, which is right next door, and ask them for those CPS records because they have them. All right, thank you.
Given that variable, may we?
Oh, no, they're going to have it. They're going to have it before then because the case should have been indicted before
Okay,
then.
Your Honor.
All right, thank you. So thank you, Mr. Garcia. Have a good day.
Hey, likewise, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Attorney Cisneros, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, Mayor Cruz.
Yes. Christopher Arango.
Okay, we saw them on this.
Yeah.
I told you it's not easy getting old.
All right, so again, Deputy Laura, if we can check on him because it shows he has an active warrant.
Warrant? For what?
Or maybe, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let me see, make sure I put everything in that's correct. Let me just tell you, when it shows up that people have an active warrant, sometimes with Odyssey, it does crazy things. So there's no reason to get anxious. If there is an active warrant, it's better you know now than you're out grocery shopping and somebody just arrests you. So let me see. All right. You know what? At first it popped up and it says fugitive warrant, and then now it's just disappeared.
Yes, ma'am, because I believe I was the one that bonded him.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So it popped up and then it went away. So I don't know what's going on with the system today. All right.
The charge should go away right now too, so in a couple of minutes.
All right. So where are we on discovery?
Your Honor, I believe I have all the discovery.
Mhm.
However, we have a plea bargain agreement, but I'm not prepared to do that today because
Mhm.
there's something that I need to check on in his job
Okay.
before we do something.
Um,
So if I may have a reset, please.
all right. How much time do you need?
Maybe a couple of weeks.
All right. Norma, I need a 3-week reset for disposition.
July 14th.
All right. July 14th. Is that good for you, counsel? I know you're trying to keep your cases on a Monday.
I have a docket. Yes, ma'am, I can go. I have something in Jordantown, but I can't, it doesn't take
No,
that long.
we can move it.
No, can we do the 16th?
All right. Norma, is the 16th available?
Yes.
All right.
Okay,
So we'll do it on the 16th.
thank you, Your Honor.
And then in the system, and someone else put this in the system, they say there is a violation report. Does anyone know about a violation report?
Sure.
It's in the system, it says it went to pick for a ruling or something.
It was a modified track in lieu of times and continue with the.
What's that?
Okay. Oh, it was a violation report, but somebody already ruled on that. All right. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yes, ma'am.
Julius Jackson. Hello. All right. So counsel, what is happening with this case?
So Judge, I believe we're set for discovery today. Discovery looks good on this case. There is a new allegation of misdemeanor assaults allegedly at the jail. In speaking with the prosecution, we need to vet and see about that in terms of a global offer. So we're requesting a plea bargain deadline, Judge, for that purpose.
All right, Norma, we're going to recall this in 30 days. If your attorney wants you brought over sooner than 30 days, he can have you brought over sooner, okay? All right, 30-day reset.
Your Honor, I want to see, Your Honor, I'm going to be here on July 28th. I wanted to see if perhaps the court would
All right.
entertain that.
Norma, is the 28th available? All right, we'll see you back on July 28th. Do you have any questions about anything? All right, thank you. Is this on the docket today?
It is.
Oh, is he on bond?
Yeah.
He's here today.
Isaiah Maldonado,
No big deal.
Well, thank you.
if you can come forward.
No. Bring her up.
They dismissed your case. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, I don't even know why this was on the docket because I show that I signed a dismissal for this on June 11th.
There's been an issue with the canceling of future-based judge and
Odyssey. See, I told people this would be a problem with Odyssey. All right, who's here for Eddie Dacey?
I sent him the Zoom link this morning.
Okay.
However, I don't know if he's on there.
Oh, no, he's on now.
Oh, good.
Mr. Dacey, if you can unmute and start your video, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Okay, so where are we on the outstanding ballistics and body cam?
Body cam judge, I believe, is there regarding ballistics. I talked to the lab this morning. They did give me runaround and told me the firearms would be assigned and worked soon. I did also ask for them to rush. So that's the update I have on that regarding that evidence. It does tie into the unindicted case, which is why that case is unindicted, but ours is indicted and we can proceed without if necessary.
All right. So I'm going to give you all a final discovery date.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Dacey, you can appear by Zoom. And Norma, give me 30 days.
July 23rd.
All right, July 23rd. And it will be the same Zoom link, Mr. Dacey.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank you. You're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You're done. Well, my
All right, Bryce Rule. All right, and probation, there's no application.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
What's that now?
Okay. All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 000208 State versus Bryce Rule. Can I have parties announced?
Eddie Garcia for Mr. Rule.
And are you Mr. Rule? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rule, did you review the true bill of indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Deputy Laura, are you able to move them on that end? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, your state moves to proceed on the lesser included offense of attempted possession of controlled substance, PG one less than 1 gram.
Okay. All right, any objections?
None, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
ma'am.
All right, the state is proceeding. Just one moment. Let's go off the record just briefly. Well, not necessarily, but
To put into punishment range.
so the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, well, attempted possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. That makes that a Class A misdemeanor. So the range of punishment is up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into this plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rule, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of attempted possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 28 days in the Bexar County Jail. There be a $500 fine. And are you all anticipating that this judgment is satisfied? And they're asking that your restitution of $120 be paid to the Bexar County Crime Lab. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
State offer seats, exhibit 1 and all.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Can you tell me, sir, who is Gilbert Diaz to you?
Friend.
Okay. The court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 28 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's a $500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. $120 restitution to Bexar County Crime Lab for drug testing. There's to be no contact with Gilbert Diaz, and the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so here's the thing. You're gonna have to start making better life choices. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself in and out of jail, in and out of prison. If you have a drug or alcohol problem, which it appears you do, because of the people you're hanging around with, normally people who don't do drugs on a regular basis would not be around people who are using drugs on a regular basis. So when you're released from jail, you need to find a place to have a sober support meeting or either go to a facility for inpatient treatment. Otherwise, you're going to come back. And only two things going to end up happening if you continue on this path. Either you're going to end up in prison, at somebody's jail, or either somebody's going to be identifying your body. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you. God bless you too. All right, Finley. All right, what's happening with this case?
Judge, I was just appointed to the case and got an offer yesterday from the prosecutor. I need to discuss multiple cases, lots of voluminous discovery with my client to see what the best possible option is for him.
Okay, who was the previous attorney on this? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, I'm here.
All right, Norma, set this for, you guys need to confer off docket. Norma, set this for a plea deadline date in 45 days.
Yes.
Or do you need more time than 45 days?
I would appreciate more time if the court would allow.
All right, Norma, set it for a plea deadline date in 60 days.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
August 24th.
All right, we'll see y'all back on August 24th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Jose Salazar.
Page 2 at the bottom, Judge.
Good morning. All right, who's the prosecutor on Salazar? It's
Mr. Curtis.
yes.
There.
All right, you all are set for jury trial today.
Yeah, it's pretty just, but I believe that we're close to an agreement.
All right, so that needs to be done because the jury's going to be up here at 11.
Judge, we've talked to the state and they've made another offer. However, I did put in a motion for continuance last week due to evidence that we just came to our possession.
Mhm.
We'd asked for 2-week reset to be able to review the evidence, talk to my client about the offer, and I think we might be close to working something out.
All right,
But
so show him the evidence, let him review it with his client, and then you all can approach after you reviewed it. All right,
Judge, thanks.
thank you. Court is calling 2026 CR 006411 State versus Marlon Rashad Prudhomme. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Gallagher, State.
Roberto Vargas for the defense.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 10:28 a.m. Your client has not made an appearance. Deputy Laura, did you make an announcement?
Yes, sir, I did negative contact.
Counsel, have you had any contact?
No,
All right. So do you know, is he on a PR bond or is he on a commercial bond?
I'm not sure either, Your Honor.
Do you want to check with the clerks to see if he's on a commercial bond? Because if he's on a commercial bond, the bondsman may have information for you where you can contact them.
Sounds good.
All right. And then once you've done that, just come back up and I'll take the matter up.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you. And can you check to see if he's on a commercial bond or here?
Go back there and check.
There's someone back.
Yes, so they have to be here. We're down to one clerk.
I didn't want to work so hard.
So they don't.
Yeah.
They don't answer the phone, Judge.
All right, we're back on the record in 2026 CR 006411. The court will issue a judge's warrant and remand your client without bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, you may be excused. All right, Miranda Flores.
Ready, Judge.
All right, it should come forward.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, right here. Judge, I have two questions. Just might as well.
Hello. So where are we on discovery?
Discovery, I believe I've gotten everything, Judge. I'm 72 videos, 303 photographs, and a lot of reports.
All right, were you able to tender an offer?
We were, Judge. And she has applied for pretrial diversion, Judge.
Oh, PTD?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Norma, I need a PTD date.
Norma has stepped out to their code, Judge.
Yvonne, Ms. Richard?
Let me give you a PTD date.
Thanks, Judge.
All right, so I'm going to set this for July 28th.
Okay. Sounds great, Judge.
All right, so here's the thing about that. Make sure that you follow through on everything. Follow through on getting the application done. Follow through on whatever classes they want you to take. And do not pick up any new cases, okay?
Yes.
Because otherwise what will end up happening is if they dismiss this, they're going to come back and refile it again, okay?
Yes.
All right, just have a seat and they'll bring out your reset form, okay?
Oh,
Thank you.
all right. Thank you, Judge. May we be excused.
Yes. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good, good.
All right, so discovery, is that finally complete?
No, Your Honor. There was something there's still about maybe 10 gigabytes of cell phone extraction.
All right, has the extraction been completed?
It's been completed on the state side. I'm gonna copy it from the state over to defense's hard drive and turn that to him.
All right, so you all need to confer off docket. And I'm going to set this for a plea deadline date. Just 1 second.
Who is this, Judge? I'm sorry.
It's Faircloth. All right, so we're going to set this for a plea deadline date, August 4th.
Thank you.
All right, that gives everybody enough time. All right, is he planning on bonding out?
I don't think so, Your Honor, but we'll talk.
All right, Deputy, I'm sorry, could you give a reset form to them, please? Thank you. All right, once you sign the reset form and when you're ready for him to go back, just let the deputies know.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm sorry, did you need anything else?
No, man.
Any questions?
I'm actually being recommended without bond right now on my unauthorized vehicle. So I'm thinking of putting in a set of bail.
Oh, well, your attorney will do that, but what I can tell you is there have been changes in the bond laws. So depending on the way your cases were indicted or the offense date, you may or may not be eligible for bond on that case. I won't know yet until evidence is presented to me, but your attorney will file the motion and either I will hear it or either, oh, you know what? Yes, August 4th. I'm sorry, I need to make a correction in the system. Yes, your attorney will file it. Either I will hear it or either one of the associate judges will hear it.
Okay.
All right,
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, LaFeast or Lafitte, which page is he on?
Page 8, just about.
Thank you. All right, counsel, what is happening with this case? Is this a motion to revoke? What is this?
It is, Judge. It's a motion to revoke. He also has 2 new pending cases. One of those cases is an aggravated assault with deadly weapon. I am no longer on the wheel for first degree or 3G cases.
Okay,
So I'm asking the court to reassign Stephen another attorney that can represent him on all of his cases.
okay. All right, we'll do that. Are you going to have any objections to an attorney being reassigned?
No.
All right, just have a seat. We'll take care of that.
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome.
Do you have something in front of you, Judge?
I'm sorry?
I was looking to see if you had a case in front of you.
No.
I have a case set for final bargain day. 25th,
What's the cost number?
2026 CR 003542.
Is that Taylor?
As Andrea's Taylor, yes. You had given us about a 45-day reset to do a final consult. We got our offer like 10 days ago.
Yes.
I'm meeting with the family, but they're all pending. I was
Okay.
hoping I could buy a couple of them.
All right, who's the prosecutor you're conferring with?
Me, Judge, I can know, Judge.
Okay. Norma?
Yeah.
Can you add 2 weeks to this reset? It's 2026 CR 003542.
July 7th.
No, we're sitting here that day.
Mhm.
I think we're sitting here on a sexual assault that day.
Okay.
No, that's the 8th. I'm sorry.
Do you want to just put this on the
No,
8th?
no, the 7th is fine.
Okay.
It's 4th of July weekend.
No, I think that's the following. Yes.
It's a few days after.
Yes.
Just could I approach quickly?
Yes.
Coming off docket matter, got a discovery hearing set on Thursday. And the state's giving me they've made me aware of the discovery and I can go get it from them. I haven't gotten it yet. My mom is in the last stages of dementia and
What's the cost number?
I'll be flying out tomorrow.
Okay.
Is what it's going to take. It's 2026 CR 005106. It's infinite bugs.
And they're on bond?
Yes.
All right, Norma,
Yeah, ma'am.
I need a reset date. 30 days, 2026 CR 005106. And it needs to be 30 days from the 25th of June.
Yes.
And it's discovery.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure. Well, safe travel.
Thanks. Appreciate
And
that.
I'll be sending prayers your way.
Appreciate it. Thank
You're
you.
I can do July 30th.
All right, July 30th?
That's my anniversary, Judge. I'm gonna be here. Can we go the day before or the week before?
The 28th,
Yes.
July 28th.
Yes.
All right. Well, don't use us as an excuse if you didn't remember to get a gift.
Believe me, I'd rather be in contempt of court than contempt of my wife.
All right, and you'll let your client know?
I will, Judge.
All right, thank you. Jordan Collins.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
We have a PTD offer. We're just going to go apply and we're hoping for a reset.
All right. So court is at 9, so you need to make sure you're on time. You understand?
It's not.
All right, Norma, I need a PTD date.
July 23rd.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you excuse, make sure you follow through on everything that they're asking for you, okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Hudson, if you'll come down, please. And state on Hudson, do you know if all the discovery is in?
Yes, Judge, it does appear to be so.
Okay.
How you doing, Judge?
Hello, how's it going?
Well, I woke up this morning. Thank you for
Oh, hey, that's what I always say. That's a start. And then however your day goes really depends on you and your reaction to things, right? All right, State, did you tender an offer to the defense? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna recall you. I didn't want you brought over and then you not know what's happening, okay? So your attorney is gonna tender an offer to you, and then we're gonna bring you back, and that's gonna be for a plea deadline date. And the date I'm gonna give you, if your attorney wants you brought over sooner, they can let us know, to have you brought over sooner. If you're not able to reach an agreement with state, after this date I'm gonna give you, the next date is gonna be a jury trial date, all right? All right, Norma, can you set this in 3 weeks for a plea deadline date?
Yes, July 14th.
All right, so we're gonna bring you back on July 14th.
say something.
Sure.
Yesterday, I was here yesterday, and it was to my understanding that the district attorney was wanted 18 months of state jail.
Oh, no. So let me stop you right there, and let me tell you why I'm stopping you. It's because I'm not allowed to discuss with you whatever the offer is or your negotiations. What will end up happening, I'll know what the offer is if you all enter into a plea bargain agreement and I'm reading the paperwork, but I'm not allowed to know beforehand what the offer is.
Okay. Yesterday, I was just supposed to bring back my proof of incarcerations for me being in Georgia. I've been incarcerated for 2 years in Georgia.
All right, so this is what we'll do. You know what, Norma?
Yes.
Recall this for Thursday. We're going to bring you back on Thursday, June 25th. And then Yaya,
Yes, sir.
if you could, is that documents you want for your attorney to show your proof of incarceration?
I was in 3 different jails, but I only have proof of incarceration for 2. One jail told me I had to come back and get it from the sheriff's
Let me just tell you, it is so easy now to find things out. All people have to do is Google. And if you're in Georgia, all somebody has to do is pick up the phone and call the sheriffs over there and say, how many days credit does he have? All right, but and when you say you have proof, is it a document from some other facility?
Yes, ma'am. It's from the sheriff's office itself. It lists all my charges and the day I was that's the first one. That's the one I did the most time in.
Okay.
It says my arrest date and my release date where I was transferred to this next county. That's my arrest booking report, and then the last county where I was just extradited from. This is my extradition papers from there, but it doesn't list the day that I was transferred over there.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll make a copy of this just in case they don't allow you to bring the paper back with you from the jail. Are you okay with us making a copy?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you make a quick copy, please?
When my lawyer loses, she just told me that I just had to show you proof of the time I've been incarcerated, just so I could possibly get credit for it. I know it really doesn't matter, but my little brother was murdered Friday. Like I said, I've been incarcerated 2 years. My daughter was born 2 weeks after I got incarcerated. So she's 2. She just turned 2 June 13th. And I learned my lesson. I've been through a lot in these 2 years, and I learned a lot about myself. And I'm really trying to get outside and do the right thing. I'm supposed to be starting school in August in the fall for college. And
So let me just tell you what we're gonna do. Yeah. So we're gonna bring you back on Thursday, and your attorney will be here. And then we'll have a copy of that showing where you were booked. And if there's some other time that you feel that you're entitled to, the only thing that people need to do is pick up the phone, call the sheriffs over there, and they'll tell, or either call the clerk and they'll let them know how much credit you have in. All right, so just give us a moment. She's making a copy of that and we'll give you back your originals, and then we'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you.
You're
Have a great
welcome.
day.
You too. All right, so in this case, you all say there's a plan.
Hold on to that first.
Okay, thank you.
So, Mr. Ramirez is, Miss Arias's probation officer.
Yes.
And, is there another person that logged on?
No.
Okay.
She just logged off and is gonna log back on. She's having some internet issues.
It's Gloria. It shows that she's joining.
Okay.
And I'm assuming Gloria is an integral part of this.
Yes, Judge. So based on the visit that we received yesterday with the concerns of where Miss Arias is currently residing, based on, you know, her, I guess it's her aunt not wanting her to live there at this point. She really doesn't have anywhere to go. Her stepmother, Gloria Ramirez Arias, lives currently in California, and Miss Arias is right there in the background, Judge.
Yes.
Currently lives in California and is willing to take in Miss Arias. She's willing to
It is 824-7982.
hold on, Mr. Ramirez.
No.
What?
Hold on one second. Hold on.
Yes.
She's willing to get her a ticket to go and everything. Of course, we're asking that that be done ASAP. However, I do know that there are certain rules that has to happen with the ICOTS process. But I don't know if, you know, there are any other options that we could possibly do to make everything go.
All right, Miss Arias.
Yes.
Hi. So, Gloria, could you unmute for me, please? Right, and Miss Gloria?
That is Miss Arias's stepmother.
All right. Gloria, what is your last name?
It's Ramirez Arias. It's hyphenated, RAMIREZ-ARIAS.
All right. So, Miss Ramirez, we've been having issues with housing for Miss Arias, and it's the court's understanding that you're willing to have her stay with you?
Yes, of course. I practically raised her, so this is her home. You know, that was the goal when she was out to be back here, but you know, because we're in different states. So I would love to have her back home.
So our only concern, Judge, right now also, though, is that I believe Miss Arias is on some medication that she needs to maintain. So we would just want to make sure that that is carried over to her new residence.
All right. So, Miss Ramirez, does she have doctors there in California that she was seeing beforehand?
Yes. So when she was diagnosed here, we literally have 2 hospitals across the street from my house, and I have a doctor here. She's no longer under TRICARE, but I can you know, arrange that here.
All right, because she's been doing much better since she's been on her medications, and I don't want there to be
absolutely that's
where she's no longer on her meds.
No, and that's what I was telling Officer Ramirez, that you know, that was my biggest concern, because I know she only has a few pills left. So I want her to have enough for the trip, and, you know, the doctor who saw her across the street from my house, so we can get that situated ASAP.
All right, Miss Arias?
Yes.
All right. Are you wanting to transfer to California with your stepmother?
Yes. Because of like not wanting to be around and like not any available space here, I'm thinking it's probably a more responsible decision to leave.
All right. And can you tell me, Ms. Ramirez, what city and county is that?
Yes, I'm located in Fresno, California, County Fresno.
All right. So what I'm going to do, state if there's no objection, I'm going to allow the transfer to Fresno.
That's right. Right, Judge.
No objections. And then we'll see about virtual office visits. And we'll make sure that she has medication with her when she's transferred.
Absolutely.
Another thing, Judge, is that Ms. Arias is currently on GPS.
Okay. We will. Rick, are you okay with removing GPS?
I would ask Judge that maybe we remove the GPS whenever there is a solid plane ticket, a solid plan in place for that.
All right, so we'll remove GPS 24 hours before her flight.
Okay.
And the court will allow transfer to Fresno County.
Correct. Your Honor,
Yes.
just real quick. So my family is also in San Diego, so I'm looking at flights, but the quickest and more affordable will be to fly her first to San Diego, and then my siblings can bring her back here to Fresno. Would that be a possibility, or do you just want me to? Okay.
No, that's fine. You fly her to San Diego, and then you all can drive to Fresno. But I'm just saying that she's going to have to reside in Fresno.
Of course.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Mr. Ramirez, is there anything else on your end?
Questions in regards to, her health and her condition. When I was in contact with her mental health unit in the jail, is she considered disabled at this point? What's her, status? Because I know we have programs here can definitely help her to continue doing rehab, continue therapy, but I think it's based on what the psychiatrist or what you order, what's her status, I guess. I want to know if she's independent enough for her to go back to work, or how.
Well, I ordered for her to have employment within 60 days or either proof of SSI.
Okay.
But probation will let you know what her conditions are. And her attorney, Attorney Munoz, is here. And he's been a great deal of help to us in figuring this out, along with Probation Officer Abrams.
Thank you.
Vashawn, whenever you go on vacation, let me just tell you about Miss Abrams. Whenever she goes on vacation, right, or takes some time for herself, they have to bring in 4 probation officers to cover for her. So that's how much work she does. Everyone needs a raise. So what I'm going to do, I can put you guys in breakout room.
Can you just ask Mr. Ramirez if he has anything else that he needs?
All right, Mr. Ramirez, is there anything else that you need?
I don't think so. I think the main concern was for me is the GPS and in terms of how she would go about getting it removed.
Okay, so yes, it will need to be done within 24 hours of her flight.
Okay.
All right, and what I'm going to do, I've opened up breakout rooms. So I'm going to send you all to breakout room number 1, and then you all can discuss other things.
Sure. Sounds good, Judge.
Got it. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. All right, Stephen, what's happening with him?
We want to know, Judge, if we can come back either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week to resolve his cases.
All right, Stephen. And how do you pronounce his last name?
I don't know. I just.
We're going to find out. Is it Lefeast or Lefest? I'm sorry, what is it?
Lifesti.
Lifesti.
Put an E on, just an E on it. Lifesti.
Lifesti. All right, thank you. All right. So Norma, if you can set this for disposition Wednesday of next week.
Yes, ma'am, July 1st.
All right, July 1st. Thank you. All right, court is calling 2026. Deputy Laura, if you could make an announcement for Belinda Eddy. Yes. Court is calling 2026 CR 004429 State versus Belinda Garza Eddy for the state.
State.
All right, this was actually originally set on June 22nd. The defendant did not appear, and the court recalled it for today. The defendant still has not made an appearance. This was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 11:35 a.m. State.
The state will be requesting law enforcement.
Deputy Laura, did you make an announcement?
Mr. Knight did negative contact.
All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant, remand the defendant without bond. Sure. Court is calling 2026 CR 006728, State versus Eric Thomas Corral. Can I have parties announce?
Megan Valley from state.
Dwight Chumley for Mr. Corral.
And are you Mr. Corral?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Corral, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Corral, did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Did, ma'am.
You're charged with offense, possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do believe that, yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Corral, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 1 year in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine, no applications. This is run concurrent with 2017 CR 10999. State will take in consideration 2026 PF 18866. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
State defense is that the plea?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
I do.
Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Plead guilty.
State, any evidence?
State offer states 1 in attachments.
No objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Understand?
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your
I do, and if you give me 1 second, I got a letter I want to show you.
Sure.
This is a letter from his employer, Your Honor, and it's speaks of his exemplary attitude and how much a help he was, and that she hired him knowing he was on parole or on probation. And his partners here, Mr. Correll's partners here, and gave me that to me to show to you.
Okay.
And I've talked with him, and this is a well-worn path people get on when they're on drugs, and he understands the situation. He's taking his medication in the jail that's helping him, and he's a nice guy, and he just wants to get this done and get out.
All right. And so has he already been sentenced in the 2017 case?
Yes, he's on parole for that, and
Okay.
he has been told by the parole office that he will probably discharge his parole September of next year, not this September. So he's got a little time to do there, and we are running that concurrently. This case is timed concurrently with that.
All right. The court will sentence you then to $2,000 fine. Time and money to run concurrently. 1 year in the state jail facility. This will run concurrent with 2017 CR 10999. Taking consideration 2026 PF 18866. The court will ask for the therapeutic community. It doesn't increase the time that you're in custody, but it's to help you with any issues you may have. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right, because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All right, here's the thing. When you're released, you need to get into a sober support group, get a sponsor, and just work the program. And it's a day by day thing, minute by minute thing, hour by hour thing. And if you're around people who are not going to be of help to your sobriety, you're going to have to cut them loose. Okay. All right. Good luck to you. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you, counsel.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Nice meeting you, man.
All right. Charlie Perkins. And this is an application.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Probation. This is an application. Court is calling 2026 CR 004753, State versus Charlie Perkins. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Joseph States in defense.
All right. And are you Mr. Perkins? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Perkins, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Judge.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Perkins, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Judge.
You're charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If the court grants your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Judge.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Perkins, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, Judge.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Judge.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Judge.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 7 years in the prison. There's a $1,200 fine, and the state is opposed to your applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Defense state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Judge.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Judge.
Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers states exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Judge.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Judge.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Counsel, we can bring this back in 2 weeks if you want to, without a PSI, but if we do a PSI, it's going to be 12 weeks probably.
I did discuss this with my client, and I think it's best we get the PSI. And the family also is obtaining, needs some time to obtain W-2, proof of employment, some other documents that they have. I think we need a PSI.
All right, are you requesting a TAP as well?
Mr. Perkins, you don't have any disputes, any whole abuse issues, right? No, but we don't need a TAP evaluation.
All right, I need a PSI date, please.
August 4th.
All right, August 4th.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, court is calling 2026 CR 006806 State versus Earl Grant III. Can I have parties announced?
Attorney for the state of Texas.
Gary Cherrick for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Grant?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Grant, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We waive.
State proceeding as presented.
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Mr. Grant, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with assault family household with a previous conviction. As a third-degree felony, range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow the plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as the factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is, Your Honor.
Mr. Grant, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. State is silent on your applications. They're taking in consideration 2026 CR 005411 and 2026 AL 001917. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition, or be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea? State defense?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, sir.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Any such motion?
There are none, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
No objection.
All right, state, have you spoken with the complainant? All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. After reviewing the same, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Counsel, we can set this in August for a PSI, or if you would like to have him brought back in 2 weeks and present whatever evidence you want presented to me.
2 weeks work. Good for you. 2 weeks, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 2-week reset for sentencing. Defense has waived PSI.
That'd be July 7th.
Okay. Back 2 weeks?
Yeah, basically.
You said July 7th?
Yeah.
Right. Right, yeah.
All right, we'll see you on July 7th, and I'll make a decision based upon what evidence is presented.
Thank
All right.
You're welcome. All right, who's here on Margaret Dela Cruz Garza?
Margaret de la Cruz.
Are you all proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is calling DC 2021 CR 7769 State versus Margaret Dela Cruz Garza. Can I have parties announced?
Justin Fowles for defense.
And are you Ms. Garza?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Are you the same Margaret Thelma Garza who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 7769 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams on December 7, 2021 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violation of condition number 40 on or about the 8th day of January 2026 in Bearsville, Texas. The defendant, Margaret Thelma Garza, did then and there fail to complete Bear County CBS Substance Abuse Intensive Outpatient Treatment Program in violation of condition number 3.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
I didn't understand it, but.
Oh, no. They're saying that you did not complete intensive outpatient treatment. That's what's alleged in violation of condition number 40. Do you plead true to not completing that or not true?
That would be true. Yep.
All right. State.
We'll waive it down to 30.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 40, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 40?
Yes, I do.
Court will find violation of condition number 40 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, for the court's consideration, the proposed agreement is that the court deny the state's motion, continue the defendant on deferred adjudication, but alter and amend her conditions to extend for a period of 18 months and send her to SADF followed by aftercare. And Judge, that was in conjunction with the recommendation of probation, and just so the court is aware this is the person.
All right. And was that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right. So this is what I can tell you. I can follow this agreement, or either I will revoke you and sentence you to 3 years in the prison. So do you prefer me to follow this agreement or revoke and sentence you to 3 years in the prison?
I heard it. Agreement.
Okay. All right. The court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions, extend for 18 months. SADF, she's to remain in custody until transfer to SADF, followed by aftercare. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And I'm going to ask for 200 hours of community service restitution, and 1 hour will be deducted for every sober support meeting that is completed. Probation, is there anything else that's needed?
You know what's going to happen with the new case.
They're taking it in consideration. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Just
That is the agreement, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. Make sure that if there's an issue, you need to reach out. And if you're struggling, reach out and let people know you're struggling. But you need to get a support system in place and follow through on that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you very much. You have a good day.
You too.
So I'm working on 3, please. Yes.
We do have one. Yes, we do have one compliance hearing. I have to leave now, right after this part.
Okay.
Are we breaking it?
I mean, we can, do you want to do Ibanez right now?
Yes.
Oh, let's bring
And then-
Ibanez up.
Okay.
You know, I'm just, all right, so, Ms. Ramirez and Officer Ramirez, thank you so much. All right, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, and I want to bless you all, and may the Lord, bless you guys abundantly for what you guys have done for my daughter. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. And blessings to you as well.
Thank you.
Happy early Mother's Day or belated Mother's Day.
Oh, I know. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We can say that any day of the year except for Mother's Day, right?
Yeah. You know, I always tell people Mother's Day, Father's Day, that's sort of every day.
Tell my kids that.
They'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. So what will they update on the VA resources?
Say that again.
The update on the VA resources?
Yeah, they've requested him to do outpatient at the VA.
Okay.
I've confirmed with him that he has the ability to get there. That's it.
So Judge, a TAP evaluation was completed and they are recommending intensive outpatient treatment through the VA office. And if he is not able to do that, he do the outpatient treatment at his expense though through Bexar County. Additionally, the concerns that the officer has conveyed is just general overall compliance. He reports as he's supposed to report, but as far as his conditions, and I know he has some circumstances that's holding him back from some things, but his other conditions are not being met. So that's the concern that she has. That she has. But we do want to alter and amend for him to do the outpatient treatment with the VA.
All right, so we're going to alter and amend. You're in agreement to alter and amending your conditions to do intensive outpatient treatment through the VA?
Yes.
All right, here's the other thing. I understand sometimes people fall down on their luck, but you're here because you committed an offense, right? And there are conditions that have been put in place and you have to meet those conditions. If you didn't commit an offense, we wouldn't be here with conditions. So you're going to have to start stepping it up and doing those. All right. So, Vashawn,
Yes, sir.
do you want to come back in 30 days to see where he is?
Yes, sir.
I need a 30-day reset. You're going to be back in 30 days, and I'm going to expect a good report from probation that you are stepping up your treatment and doing what needs to be done, okay?
July 23rd.
All right, July 23rd. Once you find the reset.
I'm going to be in Chicago on July 23rd
Why? Why are you going to Chicago?
for the blood lab training.
Oh, I thought you were going for the Obama, opening of his library.
Nope.
Well, do I need to sign up for this and not really go to that and just go to the Obama thing? I'm going to have to look into that. I want to go to the library. All right. When are you leaving?
21st, I believe.
All right, Norma, recall this back before the 21st or either at the end of July.
Do July 27th.
Sure.
All right, July 27th. Is that, well, he said he's going to be in Chicago on the 26th.
I was in here. Going to do the 30th.
Yeah, let me just get this thing's thinking. The 26th is a Sunday.
Oh, we will not be here on the 26th. Norma, did you give me a Sunday date?
No, I said the 27th.
I thought you said 26th.
No.
27th is fine.
Okay. 27th. All right, we'll see you then.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. If you'll get a reset for him, please. Joshua Herrera. Hello. All right, counsel, where are we on discovery?
I can check right now just to see if it's been uploaded. One moment, please.
Okay.
From what I can see, Judge, I have many of the PDF, but I don't have any of the videos
Okay.
downloaded.
All right, Norma, I need a 45-day reset for discovery.
It'll be, I can do August 6th.
I'll take it. Thank you, Norm.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. And state, you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer on that day as well. All right, thank you. All right, is Carlos Hernandez out here? All right, if you come down, please. Probation, there's no application. Court is calling 2026 CR 006455. State versus Carlos Hernandez. Can I have parties announced?
Lawrence Moses for the state.
Robert Brobant for Carlos Hernandez.
And are you Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Hernandez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Not to the full extent. I wanted to see.
All right, so this is the true bill of indictment. It's telling you what you're charged with.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're charged with?
Yes.
Did you review that with your attorney? All right. Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Judge, he is going to proceed on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, PG1 less than 1 year.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you review this document, the court admonishments? It tells you what your rights are. Did you review that with your attorney?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. The state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, he's mentally competent, was insane.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, according to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. They're asking that your punishment be assessed under 1244 to 100 days in the Bexar County Jail, a $600 fine. They're taking in consideration 2026 PF 24012. Did you understand that as your plea?
Yes.
State defense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and rules upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No comment.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offers states exhibit 1 and all attached.
No objection, Your
All
Honor.
right, state, you may be excused. Oh, did you give me the PF to sign?
It should be behind the sheriff's office.
Here it is, right here. Here it is. Here it is.
All right, thank you, yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. Mr. Hernandez, are you the person who's listed as D1 in the police reports?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. All right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, I think you'll do well. Put all this behind it.
All right. The court will sentence you to the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. Court will sentence you to 100 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $600 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. Take in consideration 2026 PF 24012. And there's to be no residing in households with minors. And no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, yes.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question or what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Your Honor.
All right, so you're gonna have to make some changes, right?
Absolutely.
So I read the police report. The best thing for you to do when you're released from custody is you need to go to an inpatient facility.
That's what I'm trying to do.
All right, so Lifetime, you can go to Lifetime. There are other.
Of course, some ministries.
Yes.
I'm involved with them and Dr. Jeffrey Hutt, which is Dr. Jeffrey Buck, he's a psychiatrist and is addictionologist.
Okay.
Or he's right here close to Santa Rosa Hospital, and he prescribes Suboxone as well as psychological classes. He just gives me LCDC. As chemical dependent counselor, which I was most involved with. I just started with them, so I'm excited about doing.
Okay, that is awesome. If for some reason something happens, you get lost, you come back here, we will direct you where you need to go, but you need to make sure you get help, okay?
Yes, I will. Yeah, thank
All
you so
right.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your help.
And is this supposed to be a judgment satisfied?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I only have 37 days for him.
30,
So-
no, he has 100 days. Let's see
So
how many
here's the
days
thing.
we're in.
Let me explain to you about that. So I've sentenced you to 100 days. Sometimes at the Bexar County Jail, if you're wearing orange, that means that you're in general population. So
Right.
every day you serve, you get credit for 2 days. I'm not in charge of the sheriff giving you 2 days for every day you serve. The only thing I can tell you is if you've been at the jail for 30 days, you're going to get 30 days credit from this court.
Excellent.
Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you. All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck to you. Thank you, Judge.
Do you know how many cases?
You already have 30, you have 30 days, 37 days.
37 days.
You'll be up there with it.
All right, probation, this is an application. Who is here on Jose Salazar? All right. And before we go on the record, if we do a PSI and a TAP evaluation in this, you're looking at 8 to 12 weeks. If y'all want to come back sooner and just call whatever witnesses you want to call, we can do that. So do you want a full PSI?
Yes, Judge, I think it would benefit my client.
All right, is there a need for a TAP evaluation?
That I'm not sure of, Judge.
We'll ask for one.
Yes, yes.
Is there a need for a mental health evaluation?
No, Judge.
All right, Norm, I need a reset date for PSI and TAP.
That'll be September 15th.
We can't do it in August?
Oh, that's 12 weeks that they require.
Well, we just set a PSI and TAP for one in August.
That's in jail, Judge.
So will y'all be able to do this? All right, put it in August.
August 6th.
All right, August 6th, and you need to make sure you make every appointment. What will end up happening is they may have you come in for a general questionnaire, and then you have another date for a second thing. You understand? So just make sure you meet all your dates. All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 0000424 and 2026 CR 0000426, State versus Jose Salazar Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Brennan Frederick with the state.
Robert Ariano for the respondent. I'm sorry, for the defendant.
That's okay. All right, and are you Mr. Salazar?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery in each of these cases and reviewed it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
In each cause, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Salazar, in each cause number, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? In each cause number, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented in each cause number?
Judge will be proceeding on the lesser included charge of robbery.
Any objection?
No objections, Judge. We also ask, request if you could strike through the robbery the aggravated portion of the robbery, the aggravated portion of the aggravated robbery indictment so that it's clear that it's a robbery.
Well, what I can tell you with regards to striking through the indictment, I'm not allowed to do that because it's an official document. But in all of your plea paperwork, it should say that it's a robbery. And then the clerk will put in the system that it's just a robbery.
Understood, Judge.
All right. All right. In each cause number, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
And the cause number ending in 24, you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If I grant your application in that cause number for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. And the cause number ending in 26, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of robbery. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If I grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
In each cause number, if you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in each of these cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Salazar, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering these pleas, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand? In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each cause number, did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any such motions?
No, Judge.
According to the plea bargain agreement in each cause number, in cause number ending in 24, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 2 years in the state jail facility. The state is opposed to your applications. In the cause number in 26, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of robbery. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison. And they are opposed to your applications and the cause numbers for running concurrently. Did you understand that to be the plea in each of the cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
State in defense?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
Then in each cause number, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence to support the defendant's plea.
Yes, Judge. We'll proceed to exhibit number 1 and all attachments in both cases.
No objections, Judge.
All right, state you may be excused. In each cause number, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, in each cause number, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. We'll be back on August 6th. At that time, I'll make a decision on your application based upon whatever evidence is submitted to me. Just make sure you make all those appointments, okay? All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form and speak with probation, you'll be excused. Thank you.
Judge.
Thank you.
Real quick.
Sure.
If, I was gonna file a motion, permitting him to apply for jobs outside of the urban apostles. He had a job offer from Toyota, but it's one of those, you work and that's your job interview for a 12-hour shift and he gets paid for it. Do we need to get a hearing date for have him come, my client come back with me in person? Or can I file a motion?
Talk to the state and see if they have any objection to his working.
Okay.
Yeah, and if they don't have any objection, then he can work.
Okay, but with pretrial also.
Just talk to probation.
Okay.
Yeah. Court is calling 2025 CR 006784 State versus Lafayette Pate. Could I have parties announced?
State.
Christopher Ramos for the defense.
And are you Mr. Pate?
Yeah.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Pate, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are.
All right, Mr. Pate, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with robbery. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If the court were to grant an application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he is currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Pate, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution to the complainant of $125. Did you understand that to be your plea? Defense state?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, no contact with the complainant, the MRT course, anti-theft course, felony anti-theft course, and no possession of firearms, and a transfer to Dallas County. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Judge, you're up to exhibit number 1, including all attachments.
No objection.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Have you spoken with the complainant?
I believe we have, Judge.
You may be excused. Thank you. How old are you?
23 now.
All right, court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life besides meeting people up on offer up for the purchase of marijuana and then taking their money and not delivering on the product? Other than that, what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
Get my CDL and further my barber career. Taking care of my child or so.
I'm sorry, what?
Trying to get my CDL, man, and further my barber career and just take care of my child, man.
And how old is your child?
2 years.
All right. When this offense occurred, was your child on the planet?
Yeah.
All right. I guess waiting to be born. So why would you do this when you know you have a child?
I'm not sure, man.
I don't know what people are thinking. You know, do you want to go to prison? Do you want to get arrested for nonsense? I don't know why people just can't get a job. Get a job. And I didn't know, when have they started doing marijuana sales on OfferUp? Is that something new? I've never used OfferUp, so I don't know. But the last time I have people who said they've done OfferUp, it's for, hey, you want to buy this motorcycle? You want to buy a piece of furniture? It's not marijuana. When you do OfferUp, do you just like put on OfferUp, you're selling marijuana? Well, I mean, that's what's in the stipulations. The stipulated evidence is she met you on OfferUp to purchase marijuana from you.
I think it's more of a messaging back and forth from the initial.
So I guess you just go and OfferUp, there's something I want to sell. And then somebody's, well, what do you want to sell? And then they message each other off.
Maybe coded 420, something, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. You haven't been on OfferUp.
I haven't. I'm a defense attorney.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. All righty. So are you employed here or no? What do you do?
I'm a machine operator in the warehouse.
I think in Dallas County.
Oh, in Dallas. Okay. All righty.
And his residence is in Dallas County and his job is in Dallas County.
All right. We're going to do $1,000 fine. That'll be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. If you're drug tested today, will the results be? Oh, I mean, he wasn't with you.
He's speaking.
No, he's not speaking for you unless he was with you. So, I mean.
Yeah, cross-examination.
Yeah. Sure. Pretty told you signed papers.
Well, I would feel,
All right. So what are you going to be positive for?
THC.
And what else? All right.
I can offer that in meeting with him and dealing with him, he's very functional. I mean, a tap would be recommended, but I don't think he has. I don't think he has a dependence issue.
Mm-hmm. And does your child live with you?
Not at the moment.
All right. So there's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, and no unsupervised contact with minors. There is to be, are any minors residing in your households?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to order no residing in households with minors. That will change after you start completing some of the things that are being required of you, okay? And the reason why I'm doing it is because newborns, well, children really shouldn't be around the smell of marijuana and other things. 5 years deferred adjudication, 200 hours of community service restitution. Once parenting classes are completed, which I'm ordering, 100 hours will be deducted. The remaining 100 hours will be deducted upon completion of the MRT. I'm not going to order the felony theft course. To me, no. There's to be no possession of firearms. Transfer to Dallas County. And if Dallas County does field visits, I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. And there's to be this restitution of $125, state,
Yes, Judge.
I don't want to order restitution for $125 because this is an illegal drug deal.
That was the terms of the offer, Judge, but we'll refer to the court on that.
All right. On offer up. Now, if I'm selling a piece of furniture on offer up, I expect people to pay for that. But if I'm selling drugs on offer up and somebody steals from me, I'm not even calling the police. Who calls the police on that?
You'd be surprised, Judge.
All right. Okay, so there's to be proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And probation, there's to be regular UAs. And if you could make sure they test for levels. And he says that he has PTSD, so we can do a MIC evaluation out of custody. And I believe you all have some sort of trauma test that they can take or something. If you all can do that, and we'll see if there's some help that they can potentially give you. And what I can tell you, probation, this is sort of time for you with these conditions, and I know it seems a lot. That's why I'm giving you credit. Once you complete parenting classes, you don't have to do certain community service restitution hours. But this is a time for you to get your life in order, right? And so if there are issues, mental health issues or something else going on, just let probation know about it, because anytime you bring stuff like that to them, they're supposed to give you help that you need. And if they don't give it to you, you can come back here and I'll make sure it's done. All right, probation, anything else?
Okay.
Anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, you're welcome. Did you review trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Right, because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And remember, because it was outside the agreement, but I guess that's something that you all sort of agreed to, even though it's outside the agreement, the no possession of firearms. Usually when you're on deferred adjudication, it's not a conviction, you can possess firearms. But because this was sort of your agreement, you're not allowed to possess any firearms. You understand?
No.
All right. And think about what you're doing before you do it. And always think, is this something my child would be proud of me? You know, to say, tell other children, that's my dad. And that's what you want. You want your child to be proud, to point you out to people, hey, that's my dad, and be happy to see you. And they can't if you're doing this type of thing, okay? All right, good luck to you, all right? You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Lynell DeForest Taylor. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you have a reset?
Yes, Judge.
Oh, come forward.
Ask for a plea setting.
All right, who's your client?
Mr. Brown right here.
All right, Mr. Brown, and then I'll take you up, counsel. Because you've been looking at me and I'm like, what's going on? Let me find what page he's on. All right, Mr. Brown, on this case, have you received all discovery?
Yes,
All right, has an offer been tendered?
we got our first offer today. We just asked for a plea setting.
Okay. And state, could you make sure I have an acknowledgement of discovery?
Yes, sir.
Norma, how much time do you want?
30 days. This is pretty straightforward case.
All right, Norma, if I could have 30 days.
July 21st.
All right, July 23rd, is that good for you, counsel?
Checking right now, Judge. Yes, that works. Thank you.
All right, so we'll be back on July 23rd. On that date, you need to let me know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not, it's going to be a quick turnaround for a jury trial, okay? All right, thank you. All right, Lynell DeForest Taylor. All right, probation, this is an application. Court is calling 2026 CR 006730 State versus Lionel. How do you pronounce your first name? Lionel. Lionel Taylor Jr. Could I have parties announced?
Right, ready for the state?
Robert Barry for Mr. Taylor.
And are you Mr. Taylor? Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review with your client?
We believe we did, Judge. Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Taylor, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, I'm going to need you to speak up so that the court reporter can hear.
Yes.
That's okay. All right, and then counsel, it has Attorney Green as his attorney listed on the docket sheet.
Yes,
Are you standing in?
I am.
Any objections to this attorney standing in for Attorney Green?
Yes.
All right. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yeah.
Mr. Taylor, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
No.
You're charged of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked? The court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, and I believe he's competent to enter his plea.
Right. Do you believe he was sane at the time of the offense?
I believe so.
Mr. Taylor, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his rights to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine to be probated. State is taking in consideration 2026 PF 25780. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
Defense and state?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be 100 hours community service restitution, no contact with HEB number 15, which is located at 1520 Austin Highway, San Antonio, Texas, 78218, the DOEP course in regular UAs. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest. No contest. No contest.
State any evidence?
Judge, you see exhibit number 1, including all time.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so listen, here's the thing. I know for a fact that you can speak louder than you're speaking. And you're making it very difficult for the court reporter to hear. I can't hear you as well. Do you understand? So you need to speak up. That's yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney, this document? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. All right, why is there a request for no contact with HEB?
That's the F case, the criminal trespass.
Ah,
In the report, there's been multiple instances.
okay. All right, thank you. Oh, do you have the PF?
I do.
All right, counsel, are you waiving PSI?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just asked the court to file the plea bargain.
All right, why do you keep going to this HEB? They're asking for a no contact order. Is there a reason you're at that specific HEB?
When it's a game of mine, just got a spell on me right now. I've been looking out for them, you know, but they want to throw this onto me, you know.
Wait, who has a spell on you?
I don't want to speak and say too much.
No. I mean, I need to know.
Yeah, I think it's the police department.
What type of spell?
Or the Ashland department before I moved back out here. They're casting something onto me. So it was like I was taking care of their drunk and their high, you know? And like, it's weird to explain because it don't really make sense to me. And that's the reason why I kept going back.
No. I mean, try explaining it to me. You say that somebody cast a spell on you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so do you know who the people are?
Gave me theirs.
I'm sorry,
Like
who?
wicked. I'm going through some voodoo, like wicked stuff.
Okay. And how long has this been going on?
2-3 years.
So have you ever talked to anyone else about this?
I try to mention it to the police, but they act like they don't know what I'm talking about. They do, but they're not gonna like get into further detail about it. I just leave it alone. Nothing else I can do about it.
Okay, do you have any family here?
I do, but not so many.
Okay, who are the family members you have here?
I said my brothers.
Counsel, if you're able to get in touch with her today, we can and find out some more information concerning this. And we'll go from there. So we're gonna see if you want to try and get in touch with her now, or you want to recall it back, counsel?
I can try now, Judge. I do need to go down to the 144th and see what's happening.
Okay. So he's gonna try to see if he can get in touch with your family member, and then we'll go from there and see what is happening with this.
I do.
Yeah.
First people, I do have a aunt I know that lives out here.
All right, do you have her number?
I know.
All right, so if you'll give that number to your counsel, because I just want to make sure if somebody's put a spell on you or something's going on, I want to make sure that we know who that is, okay? Because I don't want it to interfere with your probation, all right? Okay, so just have a seat and your attorney will get that number, okay? All right. All right, Jesse Elizondo. All right, so sir, your attorney is your previous attorney is not going to be able to represent you. All right, so do you have any objections to this attorney standing in and representing you? All right, so don't worry, we're going to make sure that he has enough time to look over everything and go over everything with you, okay? All right, so state where we are on discovery.
Discovery seems to be complete, Judge. I did give an offer.
We do have an offer.
Okay, so
I'm going to meet with him, go over the videos.
Is 45 days enough time?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so we're going to set the plea deadline date for 45 days. If your attorney wants to come back sooner, he can let us know. If at that time, though, you don't reach an agreement, your next court date will be a jury trial date. Okay?
So the court will give us permission to move up the court date if we reach an agreement.
Yes. All right, Norma, what day?
Judge, I can do that one on August the 10th.
August 10th?
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you. Do you have any questions? All right, thank you. Thank you,
Judge.
counsel.